Hi, it's me, Carrie. I'm back to do another one of my videos. I just, I've been here now for a week, and I've got some good news about some things. Things seem to be hooking up for me here in New Brunswick, and so I'm really looking forward to that. I just finished watching the movie The Butler, and I never got to see the film, but it was a really good movie. It portrays this young man who goes through life really dealing with being treated unfairly because he's black. And the film starts off really when he works on a plantation as a young man. He watches his father be killed, and he goes through life very much he ends up getting hired to work at the White House as a butler. And he's pretty much going through life, doing his daily work, supporting his family, and never complaining. And even though in his mind, it hurts him to feel that he's treated terribly by people, and his own people are treated terribly because of the fact that they're black. But he has nothing about it, because he's got a family to raise, and because he just, he knows what it is to survive, and he's more worried about his own survival than going out and voicing his opinion, So, people right now are saying that, okay, what does this have to do with Aspergers? Well, what I do feel it has to do with Aspergers is it shows the similarities of inequality among people. Blacks, of course, for a long time, for 100 years or a couple hundred years or more, were treated unfairly. The slaves were freed, of course, in the 19th century. However, it took another 100 years before blacks got full equal rights. All blacks got full equal rights. And of course, it took about 50 years or so, or close to 50 years, to see, a black man become president of the United States. So for black people, it took a long time for them to finally be appreciated and feel accepted and actually be respected among white people. So I feel for myself personally, somebody with something with a disability, I feel in some ways kind of like black people did 50 years ago, and people in wheelchairs felt maybe 100 years ago, that there's this inequality among us, and people were often not treated very well. And I feel the same way. It's like I look at different causes, whether it's civil rights or whether it's other kinds of things, women being successful, and I say, hopefully someday that'll be us. That'll be us, people with mental disabilities. Now, we don't have to necessarily, reach the highest levels, whether it's the presidency or here in Canada, Prime Minister of Canada. However, I do feel that we can be successful as it is in what we do. And, hopefully someday people will just recognize that, we're regular people just like anybody else. They'll give us opportunities, let us be who we are, not judge us, and realize that, they're not that different than we are. I'm hoping that that's the case someday. But I do have hope. Hopefully someday, that will be the case. Hopefully someday, we will have equality among people like us, So yeah, that film shows you that it can be done with different groups of people, and I'm hoping that that can happen with us. I don't mean for this to be a heavy conversation. I'm just hoping, expressing my views about the situation, and I'm hoping that someday the same thing can happen to us. So that's what I feel about that, and I don't have anything else to say, so I'm going to say it off right there. So bye for now.